Okay, I'm a mess after that. Welcome back. Holy cutscene. That whole thing was beautiful.
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
Oh, sorry. This is just... Oh, my goodness. And then this.
Imperator? I thought you...
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated.
This safeguarded my core data lest I be wholly assimilated. That's tech. That's like, not, you know what I mean? Like, that's, like shorekeeper kind of thing. Like, what are the Sentinels? Because normally they're supposed to, like, you kind of thought at the beginning of this game that they were going to be like mystical creatures and stuff like that, but they are. But core data, assimilated, stuff like that, like this sounds like coding, this sounds like supercomputers and all this other stuff. This is very careful wording.
Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made?
I don't remember. I read the message left behind.
Soon thou shalt recall all. Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So I set forth a condition, that my root privileges be unbound, that I might act without restriction.
So we're the ones that asked the Imperator to find out the Threnodian's true nature. So we set all this in motion.
With unrestricted access, you were going to.
Merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed.
Why?
The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
So, what did you learn?
The Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
What role does Cardathia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth. Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator. The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur-de-Lis, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once. We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur-de-Lis became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine. But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor, To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
What made you decide to leave Turvan with the Thessalias?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleur-de-Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard. But had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered. This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur-de-Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction. Such was my intention, yet Cantarella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the second awakening, surrendering it unto me. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleur-de-Lis to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
But that wasn't your original plan.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free.
What a good line. To change is to be free.
Fleur-de-Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could do in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
What about Abby?
Call her Cardathea. That's what she wanted. How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body.
What do I use as a conduit?
Me.
What? What?
This dying breeze has little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter,
Yeah.
one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
Yes. You fulfilled your... Yes. You may rest now. You fulfilled your duty, Imperator.
Arbiter,
Yeah?
take these words to the Vesalius. From this day forth, you are free.
Like, Kuro really wanted to rip your heart out,
Cartothea,
didn't they?
awaken.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life, and I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection. No, if you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartothea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
That was... Like, the whole she won't abandon the truth because it wouldn't make her who she is one of the best messages. Rover.
Righteous one.
Hi.
I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Gentle? Yes, gentle.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cardathia or Fleur-de-Lis?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cardathia, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cardathia.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now.
They accepted you as their blessed maiden.
So where are they?
Yeah, about that.
What do we do now? I can't return to Reguna as Fleur-de-Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty.
I think that's normal. Like, honestly, though, I think that that's, like, this addresses one of the less talked about parts of, like, big quests or just even big things that you do, like, in your own everyday life, where it's like you plan and you push for so long to get to this one goal, right? Like, whatever it is. And then you get there, and then it's like, what do I do now? What is my life now? I've accomplished this goal, and it's like Cardathia is going through that firsthand right now. You can go wherever you want. You don't have to do anything for now.
You're right.
I think it's important that she just sits with us for a bit too. Oh, hello.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
The one who defies hath banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight!
You are no longer whole! You are not the perfect creation I conceived! Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
Oh, what a line! What a freaking line! Suffer my disobedience? That is literally the best line.
I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free.
light, come hither! Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty Godkiller.
So we saw it from the other side now. My God, that was... I don't know. Like, I legitimately do not know how to feel right now because... that whole thing was literally... This has literally been probably one of the greatest stories. That I like... The first... Like, the whole 1.0 storyline was great. I loved it. I actually did. I know a lot of other people had issues with it. But I think, like, especially the end, what we did with Scar, all this other stuff, like, that was all peak, right? And then what happened with Gian and the war and everything like that, like, there is no denying how good that was. And then like the whole Carlotta storyline in 2.0 was incredible. And I even really liked like the 2.1 stuff with like Phoebe, the fishing event, like that whole storyline was really good. It was like slightly lighthearted and everything. And now this, where they're just going to rip out your heart and stamp on it. I would like to talk to somebody, particularly Cardathia right now.
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I know what I want to do now.
Oh, what's that?
I want to surpass you.
Say that again?
You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me. But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you?
Okay. That's... I can't begin to tell you. I think I kind of mentioned this when we first started in like the first episode where I was like, I mean, Carlotta was literally willing to go to war to get us back with the Phasaelius if need be. And now it's like here, Cardathia is like, who's going to save you if you need it? I love how not alone Rover is.
Your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me. You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come
So
when
she is
you
okay
find
now?
yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
You speak as if I were a villain.
If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need great power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
When that day comes, I'll be counting on you.
Since I swore to be your blade, it follows that I must hone myself to a keen edge.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong.
Same.
A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
Absolutely.
Then it is agreed. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere safely.
And you?
I'll go later.
Okay. Where is Cantarella? Go to Porto Vino. We must go to the castle. I love her castle. I would like to move into the castle. I'm so excited to see what she has to say. I still want to know how she baited those tacit discords. Oh, she's outside. No visit inside? Hey.
So you haven't forgotten me.
I don't think anybody could forget you, Cantarella. I didn't forget about you.
I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How is Cartathea?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
For what?
Huh? What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Phasalia family. Each head of the family is entitled to one, and only one. You vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Phasalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do?
Peace with the Montellys.
Oh. Do you intend to mediate between the two families?
Yes. I would love to sit in on that meeting. Any deadly feud I should know about.
Tiresome feuds rarely last between two formidable houses. But alas, there is only so much light. Some branches greedily reach for more than they need, and the forgotten are doomed to wither in the dark.
Oh, what
Disagreements
a good line.
lie not only between families, but also within them.
Sounds worse than a calamity class tacit discord.
How fortunate I now find myself with time to fix things. If you're interested, I'd gladly teach you how to care for a family such as ours.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
We did it. Oh my gosh, did we do it? And we got the, that's who gives us the sword? Wait, I didn't realize it was,
everyone. As we head toward our shared future,
on.
leaving the past behind.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Resonance skill damage. When Rover, arrow cast resonance, unbound, arrow damage dealt nearby on the field is amplified. Oh. Oh. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna have to play with that later. Girl, can I see it in action? Oh my god. No! Hadley! It's so stinking pretty. I love this sword. Okay. So, I should probably get that thing, but I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna walk out here so we don't have to hear it making its merry little sound as we're going. But that was it. That was the 2.2 story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because oh my gosh, was that a ride. I can't wait to see what they do next with the story and how they even come close to I don't even want to say topping this. I just want to know, can we 2.0 the 2.2 update, because the story was so good. So I hope you enjoyed it. No, Hadley, let me talk to my friends, honey. So I hope you enjoyed it Meet me back here for whatever story we get, if we get another one in the 2.3 update, or hopefully I will get to see you somewhere around on YouTube or when I am streaming on Twitch. Again, thank you for joining both Hadley and myself for this, and we will catch you next time. Bye!